Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we're somewhere a little bit more interesting than usual, California! And now I'm starting the video off here because I thought this was kind of an interesting place to talk about. This is the convention center where like D23 happens, as well as WonderCon, as well as a bunch of other ones. But anyways, I figured I might as well show it just because this place is massive. And now everybody, we've made it to the first stop of our trip, which is going to be my D-Pins. It is starting to rain and super windy, so let's just go inside. And now as soon as we came inside, I noticed a bunch of Pokemon cards. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be getting any today, but they do have a really great selection. And then take a look over here, guys. They even have like, ooh, some trainer galleries. Okay, these are nice. Oh, and I feel like I should probably explain this. If you guys don't know how my D-Pins works, is they actually have a bunch of different cabinets with different dealers. And you will find a bunch of different stuff inside of each cabinet, like whatever the dealer decides to sell. So over here, we've got a lot of Vinylmation, and then here we've got Squishmallows as well as Funko Pops at the top there, and then on this side just a buttload of pins. And now here's a pretty cool spot. It looks like they've got a bunch of Funko Pops here, and I don't know if they're like expensive ones or just kind of like random ones to have out. I wonder, it doesn't say a price. Maybe it's at the top, but they do have some interesting ones that I haven't seen in a while, like Alfred E. Newman that I just picked up, as well as like some of the Horizon Zero Dawn ones, Evolve, the Big Friendly Giant, yeah, just a bunch of really cool stuff. And now here's a big cabinet of sodas as well as Pops, and I gotta say there's some really great stuff here. Like up at the top, they've got the Batman Playing Collector. It actually came with the DS version of Lego Batman. And then over here you can see the Joker version, where I believe that one glows in the dark. Ooh, there we go, if you guys want to see it a little bit better. Oh, and then on the far end here, guys, we've got the 9-inch Batman, where it's got the blue suit instead of black. That is really cool to see. Then in the next cabinet over, I'm noticing some pretty interesting stuff, like down here, some of the Hanna-Barbera characters, like the original Yogi Bear, as well as Sergeant Blast. We've got Muttley, and then the newer Huckleberry Hound from the Funko Hollywood store. Oh, and then this is interesting, the Giant Lady from Pop Asia. And then as we get a little bit higher, it looks like they've got a bunch of anime stuff, as well as like some turtles in the corner over there. And then this one, I don't know, Hanako, I don't know if I've ever seen him before. I mean, I remember him releasing, but I think my Hot Topic sold out before I could even show you guys. Maybe there's also a chase to go along with that one too. And then over here we've got like Toxic Morty, as well as Pickle Rick, and then the Robot Devil. And then I might as well just keep going down the line here, because there's again some more interesting stuff, like this Zombie Conan. I believe he's only for $100. Okay, that is something that I have not seen, I don't think, ever in person. And then getting a little bit lower here, we've also got like Superman Conan, as well as Ghostbusters Conan for only $70, so not too bad. Oh, let me see if I can focus on that. I was focusing on the front one there. But yeah, definitely cool to see those two. And then we've got like some of the Stranger Things ones over here, some Simpsons, original Mum-Ra from Thundercats. Okay, that's cool. And now just in general, it's going to be hard to show off every single cool figure, so I'm going to kind of like pan through it the best I can. Oh, but these are really neat. A bunch of Dark Crystal, as well as the Fraggle Rock. And then we've got like the Talking Dead over here, Chris Hardwick. I forgot that this thing released. And then at the end here, in the last cabinet with Pops on this side, they've got a bunch of like Disney ones, and I'm really enjoying this original Buzz Lightyear #2. I believe this one is the normal one and not the bobblehead version. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell from here. But then we've also got like a bunch of Mickey Mouse ones. Goofy, Presto is really cool to see. One of these, like, I think they were Disney Pixar shorts. Yeah, that's what they were. Oh, and then I also noticed over here the Shere Khan for only $35, and I think it's because the top of the box is a little bit damaged, which is nice if you're not a box collector. Now here is another pretty cool cabinet with a bunch of fig pins, and they also have a bunch of the logo pins. One, I don't think I've seen like half of these things, especially this one over here that looks like a chocolate bar. That is really sick. Oh, and then also behind them they've got a bunch of Funko Pops, like the original Chewbacca one over here, as well as the original E.T. Actually, funny enough, I just talked about this one the other day. And then I believe that up there is also the original Stormtrooper. I think so. I was reading the sticker there. Yeah, it looks like it is. And then we've also got some other ones from like House of the Dragon, Attack on Titan, the Make-A-Wish Freddy Funko, which is really cool to see. And I don't know, guys, just some really neat figures. And then on the opposite side of where I just showed you guys, they've got a bunch of like Marvel figures, as well as, ooh, the Red Hulk for only $30. That's really neat. And then we've also got like Captain America, a bunch of Infinity War ones, and then the original Dark Phoenix, a little bit of a faded box, but still a pretty cool figure to see. And then going down a little bit farther, it looks like they've got a bunch of the ones, I believe these are all the Pop Asia figures that you could have got over at San Diego Comic-Con this year, or last year now. And then we also have some bigger ones back there, both from San Diego Comic-Con. We've got like a bunch of ad icons, as well as some really cool Star Wars stuff, as well as, oh my gosh, this one's cool, the Arc Umbra Trooper. I don't think I've ever seen this one before, because this one is newer and supposed to be going to GameStop, and I don't think mine has got them in yet, so really neat to see. And then we've also got like the Han Solo in the black box, Rey Jakku, like a lot of really cool stuff, as well as this original Princess Leia. And I know it's the black box, not the blue one, but still a really neat pop. And like I said earlier, guys, there's just so many figures here. I'm not going to be able to show you everything in depth, so I'm just going to do a bit of a pan to show you guys what they've got going on here, because like I said, there is
is a lot of crazy figures. And let me know in the comment section below something that you guys would have picked up. Ooh, I gotta take a look down here. Hold on, a bunch of Freddies. And then I'm also noticing over here the original Santa Claus for only 40 bucks. That's actually a pretty cool pop. Not bad. And then down bottom here, we've got a bunch more ad icons, as well as some of the Funko original characters. And then we've got some Minions down here, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, a Hunger Games pop, as well as like one from the original Karate Kid, Shaun of the Dead Ed, and yeah, like a lot of cool movie ones. Oh, and I figure I might as well show you guys this section as well. It's a lot of their newer figures, just like kind of like common ones they've got, but still some pretty cool stuff that you don't see very often, like the rest of the store, because we've got like Dog with Metal, as well as Moonwind from Soul World, and then like Celia back here, and then David Nix from Tomorrowland. I mean, yeah, guys, definitely some interesting stuff. We've also got a lot of the McDonald's ones, some of the cereal boxes. And then I saw this one down here. It's funny. Whenever I see stores with like a lot of older figures, they always seem to have some of the Ender's Game ones. I don't know why.
All right, so we're out of My D pins, and I did end up getting a figure, and I feel like you guys might know which one it is. And so now we're at our next stop, which is, I think, the biggest Target I've ever been in.
And okay, we found this section, and it doesn't seem like they actually have that many pops, but I am noticing some interesting stuff that I've never seen at my Target before. Like, for example, this one here, which I did pick up at Toys R Us in Canada, so I don't need to get this one, but it is still really cool to see. And then I notice over here they've got like Kayla as well as Ramonda, and then this one here, which is one that I do need for my like comic book Justice League collection. It is the Green Lantern. Actually, now that I say that, the only one that I have is this Aquaman here, but still it would be nice to add something else to the collection. Oh, and then right above that I'm noticing this here, which is a Funko thing. You can see it in the corner there. It's Black Panther. I believe it's probably Loungefly, if I were to guess, or maybe it's just like a Funko backpack. Ooh, it's actually called like a Pop Black Panther bag. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then as we get a little bit lower, I'm also noticing like T'Challa on Throne, as well as this Shuri Pop bundle here, which is on sale. It's a medium. Okay, I'm probably not going to be getting this though, but for $8.99, hey, that's not a bad deal. And then what else do we have? We've got like Loki and Sylvie. We've got Black Adam, another T'Challa, and then behind that, Exit Stage Left by Rush. Oh, and then also down at the bottom, we've got a couple of the Pop Deluxe ones from Harry Potter, and then this comic cover here, which is definitely cool to see. Now, I was doing a little bit more digging around, and I ran into some over here in the clearance section. It looks like, I believe, yeah, there's some of the ones from Obi-Wan. We've got Reva, Third Sister 4, $3.59, as well as this one back here for, again, $3.59. Now, these are figures that I do have in the collection, so I don't need to get them, but if you're looking for them, that is a pretty nice deal.
Alrighty, so it is now a little bit later in the day, and we're going to be going over to downtown Disney to see if we can find anything cool. And if you don't know what they have there, there's a Lego store as well as a bunch of really cool stores that will probably have some of the brand new exclusive pops. I'm excited to see what they've got. Okay, so we've officially made it into the parks, and I'm looking around and it seems like they still have their holiday decorations up, which is super exciting because I don't remember the last time I was here during Christmas. Okay, so we made it into the first store, which is the World of Disney, and I want to show you guys this because every time we come, I love to look at the Droid Factory stuff, and it seems like they've got this pretty interesting one here from The Mandalorian, as well as one from Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ooh, I might have to get one of these. And then you know what, right around the corner, this is a set that I already have, but I figure I might as well show it because it is a pop. We've got the C-3PO and R2-D2 45th anniversary set. Really cool to see. And now I gotta show it when I see them, guys. Check it out. We've got some new Disney Parks Loungefly, and this one here is Zootopia. Oh, and now hold on. I thought it was just the one, but they actually have a bunch of sections with ears as well as more bags. This is crazy. I came over to the pins and ran into this one here, the Dapper Dans, which I do already have in the collection, but I figured I'd let you guys know if anybody still needs it. Now, everybody, we made it over to the Lego store because today is the day that a bunch of new sets release, and I kind of want to see if they have anything still, especially because I do really want that gift with purchase set. But the problem is I found out that you have to spend $190 to get it, so it's going to be a little bit tough. Now, also take a look at this. Here at the front, they've got a bunch of the bigger sets on display, like the Jazz Club as well as the Table Football, and if I'm going to be honest, this is a little bit smaller than I expected. And now it looks like I ran into the first new set for the day. Take a look at this, guys, the TIE Bomber. This thing is amazing. Oh, and now, guys, over in the Brickhead section, I ran into some of the Lord of the Rings ones. These are brand new. Also, I gotta say, the Pick-a-Brick wall is looking pretty crazy today. I wonder if there's any, like, weird bricks in here that you don't normally see. And now I came over to the Creator section because there was a couple different sets I was actually debating on getting. The Birdhouse as well as the White Rabbit, because I really do like the alternate sets that you can do in here, like the bird as well as the seal, and then this one here, I mean, it was just so cool.
I might go for it, I don't know. Oh, and then because we are in Disney, they have the Disney sets, like the mini Disney Haunted Mansion, as well as the mini Disney Castle, which I'm honestly really surprised to see. I remember this thing was sold out for a long time. Came over to the Star Wars trading post, and I ran into a couple more figures, and it looks like it's just Obi-Wan ones, but hey, still need to see some new stuff. Okay, now I figured if I'm gonna find the Life Day Chewbacca anywhere, it's probably gonna be here because they've got a lot of cool stuff like the hat, as well as the plush, but I'm not seeing the pop yet. Now it looks like I ran into some more pops, but it's just the C-3PO and R2-D2 again, and I'm not seeing that Life Day Chewbacca anywhere. I might have missed it. Well, everybody, I finally found some, and if you guys want to check it out, they've got the Hollywood Tower Hotel and Mickey Mouse, and the exclusive part is the fact that he's actually golden. And now the only problem is I don't have room in my suitcase for this, so what I'm gonna be doing is ordering this on the Funko shop, so take a good look at it now because we're not gonna be able to talk about this thing later. But then over here to the left, guys, they got in the 2-pack of Mickey Mouse and Jose, and this is something I will definitely be getting today. I mean, look at the two of them together, it's perfect. Also, if you guys are wondering what store I'm in, it is the Wonderground Gallery. I don't think I mentioned that. All right, everybody, so we are now back in the hotel, and let's go through everything that I picked up. And I guess we'll start with earlier in the day when I went over to My Depends, and I only ended up getting one thing while I was there, and I'm glad I found this because I think it's a pretty good deal. Also, I don't think I mentioned which figure I picked up, so it's kind of a fun surprise for you guys, but I ended up grabbing the Santa Claus from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Also, in this set, I officially have Rudolph, Santa Claus, and Bumble, and then the bottom three are the most expensive, also the only three that I'm missing. And then, everybody, the next figure that I picked up was the one over at Target. I only ended up grabbing one thing while I was there because they really didn't have much in the store, but I ended up grabbing this one here, the comic book Green Lantern. Oh, and I also just noticed now that the Green Lantern logo is a little bit different from what I know on the original Green Lantern figures that released, so I'm wondering if this is like a different version of him. It must be. All right, now let's get into my downtown Disney stuff because I got, well, 4 things. Oh, and actually, now that I think about it, I only told you about one of the things that I grabbed, and we'll start with that. It is actually the Mickey Mouse and Jose 2-pack. I'm actually super excited that I was able to get this. And now it is kind of annoying because I do have both of them separate already, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm probably gonna be sad if I don't pick up the 2-pack because it does look really great with both of them together. It's just one of these things that I'd love to have in the collection, and now I finally have it. And I know a lot of you guys are probably sad that I did not pick up the Tower of Terror with Mickey Mouse today, but I did end up ordering one off the Funko shop since the last time we talked about it, so that one will be in soon with probably a much nicer box. Because no offense to anybody over at the airport, but I'm sure it's going to be tossed around a lot, and that box would have came in crushed by the time it got home. And then, everybody, the 3 other things that I picked up were actually some of the 50th anniversary Vinylmations. I was able to get 3 of them. Well, actually, I believe they said I could have picked up 5, like they had a limit of 5 per each SKU, but I figured I'll go for 3 for now, and then if I want more of them in the future, I'll probably grab some. And if you guys want to see who's in the set, there are some really, really great ones on the back here, and I think, honestly, I'm kind of okay with getting whoever. I don't really care as long as they're not doubles. And now the question is, which one do I start with? And I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be opening up all of them anyways, but let's just do this one here. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think I've opened up a Vinylmation in probably like 4 or 5 years because they really don't make that many sets anymore, but it's cool that they're still making a couple every once in a while because I believe they did a Star Wars one a little while ago and now this one here. So let's find out who we got. Oh, this is a good one. It's Vanellope. You know what? I am totally okay with getting this one. It's one of the ones on the list that I was like, you know what? It would be cool to have in the collection, and it really does look great. And now let's get into Vinylmation number 2. And as long as I don't get a Vanellope, I am totally okay with that. And by the way, I do want to mention that I picked out all of these from the same case, and I don't know if they double up at all. Oh, I hope not. So anyways, let's get into figure number 2 and find out who this is. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, never mind. I thought I got the Chase one. It's Woody. I just checked he's on the back of the box. And now here's the thing. Even though it's not a Chase, he still really does look great. I'm glad I got this one. And now everybody for Vinylmation number 3. And so far we're off to a pretty great start with no doubles. I'm just really hoping that this one also isn't one. And if I were to guess which one I'm probably going to be getting or which one I hope to get, I mean, Remy would be great. Orange Bird would be cool. Wreck-It Ralph would be another great one. Like I said, as long as I don't have them, I don't really care. Let's find out. Ooh, who is this? We got, I believe it's Tinkerbell. Yeah, it definitely is because I can see the wings on the back. So we did end up getting 3 different ones and I cannot complain about that. And if you guys want to see all 3 of them together, here they are. If I can show them off a little bit better. I mean, come on, these really do look great. And so anyways, guys, that is everything for our first day here in California. And I know we didn't get to go to too many places, but it was really fun to go to downtown Disney as well as My Depend. And then Target wasn't the best, but it's always good to check to see what they've got. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you tomorrow.